Lately you don't feel like yourself, and you kinda hate it. You suppress all of the thoughts in your head and say it's complicated. You hide your pain, but I can see it etched on your face. I know the feeling, swear you're okay, but you're barely breathing. Don't you walk away. 'Cause I feel you getting lost, I feel you trailing off. Feel it in your words when you say there's nothing wrong. There's something so subliminal about the way that your hands shake whenever you talk. You stare into space like you're lost in your thoughts, surrounded by your paper walls. Tell me what's been going on. Tell me what's been going on. I was so caught up thinking about myself, never took time to listen. Couldn't see that you were going through hell, now you're cold and distant. You say you're fine, but your heart is bleeding. Read me those lines, but they lost the meaning. I know something isn't right, see the demons in your eyes. I know you're afraid. I feel you getting lost, I feel you trailing off. Feel it in your words when you say there's nothing wrong. There's something so subliminal about the way that your hands shake whenever you talk. You stare into space like you're lost in your thoughts, surrounded by your paper walls. Tell me what's been going on. Tell me what's been going on. Won't you tell me now? You never answer when I call, locked in your room and so it don't. Tell me what's been going on. Tell me what's been going on. I feel you getting lost, I feel you trailing off. I feel it in your words when you say there's nothing wrong. There's something so subliminal, so subliminal about the way that your eyes shake whenever you talk. You stare into space like you're lost in your thoughts, surrounded by your paper walls. Tell me what's been going on.
Hey guys! Slasher here. And today, yep, we're gonna do this. It's been a long time, and it has been so long since I planned on doing this vid. But we are testing some underrated cars. Some underrated, but cars I feel like deserve a bit more love in this game. And these two cars are the... Okay, let me just go and show them to you. Maybe make it a little bit faster. Oh my gosh. Here they are. Here's one of them. The Maserati MC20 GT2. And the Lamborghini Miura Concept. Yep. Well, there are quite a lot of underrated cars in Asphalt Legends, but these two, I don't actively see a lot of them, especially not the Maserati. Especially after apparently the bug that it used to have got fixed. But at the same time, I actively wanted to have this car at gold. No particular reason at all, but I just love the look of race cars in general. And yes, I know it sounds unbelievable-ish, because the car isn't good. So why would I waste my time and go get it? But the car is something. But enough of me yapping and not racing. So let's get to the racing. I do mean, I wish I was doing like a showdown type of vid, but at the same time, I'm actively not, for the reason that the both cars aren't that great. Oh look! I already know what video I can do next, because the Diablo GT's a free try! Let's go! I'm gonna reach that video next. I'm gonna do that video next. So, yeah, whoever suggested Diablo, you will get your vid next. The vid will come next. That's all I'm going to say. Diablo will be next, but for now, we're going to probably focus on the Maserati. With its major specs being the read 36 kilometers an hour top speed, 83.6 acceleration, 63.9 handling, and 46.5 nitro. Okay, I can kind of see why this car did get tossed out for the underrated bin, but at the same time, I kind of feel like I need to have a conversation about this one. Because and I'm going to talk about this one first. Because The Maserati is like one of the race cars you rarely see in multiplayer. Like, there are a lot of race cars in the game, and sure, a lot of them have the typical race car logic that this game used to have, and still has, where they always tend to have worse handling than their road counterparts. And honestly, by that very logic, a lot of them are not good. Whoa. Great idea to bring this car out on a slipstream season. Yay! We're already fumbling. But in the same instance, I can't really say, but it's it's more fun to drive than people say it is. Like, not great at slipstream. Of course it isn't. But in the same coincidental moment, it's actually... Whoa. Dang. Just lost to 918. But I do mean... See, look. Diablo GT. Only Diablo here. Like, I'm not expecting the Maserati to be common. By no means. That's all I'm going to say. But it is not seen. But hey, a third place is a third place start. One strong result for the Maserati. That's all I'm going to say. By the way, for those who thought it was a showdown video based on the thumbnail, this is not a showdown video. This is a double test drive vid, where I'm going to be testing both cars at the same time. Or like one after the other. I don't know if I should take it, but just gonna take it. The Aspirant League, we know, we've seen it before. Yep, been through this 100 times. Now we can talk about the other C classer in the water. Yeah, the Lamborghini Miura Concept, the showroom car. I don't know what to actively say about this one. Cause like speed 346.2 sounds all right. Actually, better than the Maserati for this type of season. Acceleration is where this car dies. Personally, it's like just in okay, not personally, just in general, this car fumbles acceleration at 72.3. Handling is okay-ish at 54.9, 55-ish. And the nitro is actually not half bad at like 60. Like, the nitro is manageable. You can like live, if you get where I'm at here. I don't even know how I was trying to say that initially anyways. Oh god. Plus, the reason why a face-off video technically wouldn't work is because the two cars are like 200 points apart. Hence, their matchmaking would be completely different. As ALU's ranking, I feel like it's the most messed up thing in the world. And I know a lot of us can agree that it is so messed up. To the point where a face-off wouldn't actually work. Fordzilla. Whoop. Come on. Ugh. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna talk about this because, like, I do mean all of these cars here have way better top speed than the Miura. So, 7th place. I guess this doesn't make the Miura look good. But I do mean they're technically both underrated and they're both C Class. And also I have skill issues, so don't expect them to have the strongest result. No. Now, back to the Maserati. Or should I just stretch all the way through the Maserati first before I go back to the Miura? Cause like this one-in-one format feels kind of weird. Just a couple of corners left. Fighting a Vanda for second. You see the Diablo. And alright! Second place for the Maserati. Well, I do mean, theoretically, both cars are not that bad. It just depends on who's driving them and kind of like the track they get. Like, who's driving the track and like the competition in certain cases. But it's mostly the other two factors mainly. Like, I can drive the GT2, but I really cannot drive the Miura. And also the competition with the Miura was a whole lot harder. And I'm not saying that because they're top tier in performance. I'm just saying that because, like, everybody has their own driving style. It is a requirement, after all, for a racing game. But it's like, at the same time, a certain driving style could work with a certain car, while others can't. Not saying the GT2 is meta. It isn't. But everyone works differently. And if I wanted to get the And the reason why I got both cars is to, like, say, compare driving styles in a way. Whereas, like, the Miura's more, like, about keep a high top speed. The Maserati's, like, forgiving in the ways where it's, like... Where is it? Okay. The Maserati's forgiving in the ways where it's, like... You know, you get more acceleration and handling, which means you have, like, a lot more leanway, but at the cost of your top-end speed. Like, two very different cars that just are compelling, unique, and are not seen in multiplayer. Like, I do mean the Maserati would probably be better in Classic and the Miura for Slipstream, but at the same time, it's just such a nice way to put it. Like, okay, US Midwest, let me lock in real fast before I continue with a whole philosophical argument here. And actually, looking at my competition for the Miura, I actively get harder competition with this car. I don't know, like... Well, I do mean matchmaking is weird, but... Hey. Who am I to complain about matchmaking? I actively take bad cars anyways. And do well. Wrong emote. My bad. Like, see? Look at the apex in front. Slower car. Yeah, actually performing well because of course, way better handling and acceleration. Nitro efficiency as well. P3! Yeah! Like, P1 is a Mosler Land Shark, basically. Because we're not going to call that a Super GT. Especially when it goes that speed. Like, it's like, that's like a coughing bomb, like, hydrogen bomb perfect coughing baby. Like, who'd win? Kind of line. And you just have the Apex. AP0. Like, not a bad car by any means. Never was. Never is. And you have FFXK. Like, your true starter car of S-Class. Yeah. But now back to the Maserati again. This will make sense. And originally I was going to plan on doing this video on Twitch and then editing it, but I realized that most times I do a video on Twitch, I end up not editing it and forgetting to do so later. So I'm just going to do it here and get it over with. The inevitable fumble has arrived. Now let's see how the Maserati will do in a Slipstream multiplayer season while making its way back from last place. I do mean it can't be that bad of a drive. Right? Because it's basically all or nothing. Against faster cars. Also, what is just taking that corner? And I mean, just turning. Ooh, that can't be good. That definitely isn't good. I honestly won't blame the car for that. I am not blaming the car for that. I can't blame the car for that. Last place. And honestly, I will admit, there is fumble number 1 on the fumble counter. Yeah, that didn't happen. That did not happen. That did not happen. We're going to pretend that did not happen. We're going to just move on. We're going to do it again. We're going to do it again. We're going to do it again. That race does not count. That's what I will say. We are not counting that race. Venom at 5. Norway. Bukaishiro. Norway. Ah, I am fried. Why? No, this is not okay. This is not okay. No, no. The only way I'm winning is if both cars crash. The only way. The only way I'm winning at all. Even though I know I'm not winning. Nothing. They're both gone. They're gone. They're already out the corner. This game, please. Oh, 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 that was clean. That was a surprisingly cleaner corner than I was expecting. Oh my gosh. Now I'm just actively trying to hold off basically everything behind me. Okay, the Diablo can go through because it's part of my team. But I'm trying to... Okay, I can't fan off the Hyro. Can't fan off the Hyro like this. Can't beat the Hyro as well. Okay! We'll slide with this. We'll slide with this. 4th place. Well, I do mean the Venom F5 and the Chiron were guaranteed to take the top 2 spots. Because, of course, they're like the fastest vehicles here. But Hyro BC coming 3rd. Oh. And honestly, as much as the Diablo GT, which is gold free try, is a gold free try, nobody's doing well with it. At least not have I've seen, because like almost every time I've seen a Diablo GT, which are going to be a common car here, I've seen them always in the back half of the board. Now, considering I redeemed the fumble, that didn't happen. Now we can go back to the Miura and, you know, do another race with it. Actually, we might as well do 2 races with the Miura to make up for the Maserati. Ooh, sorry. Make up for the Maserati. Yeah, 2... Same course again, I guess. But we got Apollo N, Aventador J, Icona Volcano, nice roster there. And then we have me and 2 599XX Evos. And hey, I won't hate on the 599XX Evo. It is a nice looking car that actually is good. Whoa. We did this once. I shouldn't have tried. Well, that is 2 on the fumble counter. Great. Shouldn't have tried something twice. go. And since this is one of those short versions of Norway, the race is over. And I put a lot on the Miura. Oh my god. This is bad. I have not learned the Miura. I am realizing just how bad this is, actually. And it's not good because back when I was first hyping up the Miura and first golded it, I actually had a lot going for the Miura. So most of my races with the Miura being this bad is not good. And I can overclock it. Goodness. Great. Orisaka. Hey, MCB! And surprisingly, you're on stream! Bad news! I already know I'm cooked. Cause I'm in this thing. Come on, Miura. Everyone's rooting for you. Or was rooting for you, at least. So, keep the expectations upward a little bit. Whoop. Come on. Yep. This is good. This is actually a good thing. We may not be able to beat anyone here in the straight. Because we're like going 361 kilometers an hour compared to like hypercars going like 400 something. But we'll live, we'll manage. Ooh. Wait, MCB has crap. My bad. Whoa, I shouldn't have looked. I should not have looked. GG MCB. Wait. You didn't finish the race. But still GG nonetheless. Hey! P3 for the Miura. Oh my god. Well, of course we're going to get beat by a Grand Sport here because this is actually a track more so focused on handling. Volcano Titanium because of its better top speed. But at least we beat the other Volcano Titanium. Both of the 59XX Evos and a Diablo GT. And do I want to count the Koenigsegg Agera? Actually, you know what? We're going to count the Agera as well. Miura. Well, at least we did a good job with the Miura. One good result with the Miura. That is better than none. That is better than none. That's a good thing to get. We take those results. Also, I do not know what the Diablos be doing on replays, because, like, oh my god, each time I've seen a Diablo on replay, like, they be doing the biggest crashing ever. And yeah, it actively is weird, because, like, it's a free tri-car, by the way. Now for the final race of the Maserati. And I kind of want to end these two off with a bang. I don't see any... Okay, trying to miss this. My bad. I was about to say I didn't see any, like, actually fast cars in the class, but... in this race, I mean, but, like... I do mean a lot of cars in this game have got to beat Senna on Slipstream. Because Senna is not fast. Actually, wait a minute. Isn't the Senna one of the most underrated cars of Class S? I might be wrong, but can someone answer the question? Is the Senna probably one of the most, like, underrated, underused cars of Class S? Like, I do mean underrated car. Whoa! Ah, yes, Asphalt Legends physics. I do mean underrated cars must have a reason to be the status they are as underrated cars that are not used. They must have a reason to be that way. So, yeah. Is the Senna an underrated car? We're gonna fight him off. I hate when in MP you just don't finish the race for no reason. I actively hate when in MP you just don't finish a race even though you're like one corner away for like no reason. And specifically on team mode. But third place! Third place on our final race with the Maserati. What do we say? We take this one. Clean racing. It's clean. Ooh, some Bronze League packs. I don't know what cars are going to be in those, but I kind of want to see if there's anything decent in here. No. But honestly, well, I'm going to put my final review on the Maserati here and now. Actually, no, let me not do that yet. Let me just do the final race for the Miura first before I do the final review of the Maserati. So I can do a final review of both cars at the same time. Let's see what it is for the Miuras. Ooh. That's some tough competition. And it's San Diego. Actually, this is a perfect track for the car. Hey, perfect final course. I better cook. So it's time for God tier lock-in. Like generational, pretty much. We're not doing alien tier laps. We're not that, guys. We're not him. Just had to give myself a bit of a reality check there. Though it kind of confuses me how, of all cars, we have the Vanda and the Razor Tack-On in first. Vanda I don't even think has good top speed like that. Okay, sure, better than this car, but the Tack-On is pretty much just sluggish. Okay, I'm gonna trail the Vanda. Okay, not the best of lines there. Oh, 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 oh. Come on, come on. Come on, Miura. No! Oh, man, we were right there. Just imagine what it would have been to have a W on the final race. Ah, that is sad. Second place with the final race of the Miura Concept. Just would have been a little bit nicer to have that French little closer. Get that little W. But we're gonna take that one with a little grain of salt because, like, you know, the Razor R ain't that great, and it's way faster than us still. But hey, if we can get a win with this, if we could have gotten a win with the car, then I would have took that. But we didn't. We got close, and that's all that matters. So GG to that Rage R. Good job. And honestly, I'm gonna say my final verdict, as this is not one of my longer streams, but I feel like I'm gonna say my final verdict anyways on both of these cars. The Miura Concept. Okay, let me say I'm gonna be honest with you. My final verdict might be different than a lot of people's final verdict and review about this car. The Miura Concept, like, I don't get why people say this thing is the way it is. Like, I see a car that can potentially be used well. Though the only stat that really kills it is its lackluster acceleration. Like, 72 is kind of on the bad side of things. Like, I know I'm gonna get attacked in the comments later for saying this, but I see a good-ish car. Like, good speed, like pretty good top speed. 346 is on like, actually I can't really put that into statement because like I don't really play Asphalt Legends like that. 346 is on like the faster side of class C, I think. But yeah, the acceleration kind of kills what this car has. And it doesn't really have decent handling and to go with that bad acceleration. Nitro is kind of okay. It can work. But now to the Maserati MC20 GT2. Yeah, where else do I need to go with this one? A race car that isn't that bad, and I'm gonna say it, because I feel like I need to get the elephant out the room here. It isn't that trash. Just, it doesn't have the greatest acceleration. It doesn't have the greatest top speed, I mean. Oh my gosh. Come slipping. It doesn't have the greatest top speed. And it especially doesn't have the greatest handling. And the nitros could be better. But I do mean most race cars tend to have bad nitro. Which, cool. That's cool. That's cool. That's fair. But hey, this car got some strong acceleration. 84-ish. Like, it'll work. But enough about me yapping for these two cars. So I guess I'm just doing a random race to like cap out the video. Just do something. But hey, thanks for watching, guys, and well, pretty much the stream is done, even though it's not technically a stream. And I'm just doing this bit so like you can like scroll over to the next video later, and I might as well do it now because yes, you have no really reason to I gotta keep that, I gotta keep that. You have no real reason to be here anymore. So